Well, day 2 of our journey, our wonderful adventure. We're off to Albany today. We'll be going through places like Walpole, Pemberton, Denmark. But the main aim, we're going to get to Albany and start and check the sites out. But before taking off, it's really important to check your bike out visually for any sort of problems that might be around. So you just do a walk around your bike. You check for things like flat tyres, oil leaks, loose chains. Make sure there's no damage from when the bike was outside during the night. Make sure no one's actually knocked it over and stood it up again. These are all very important. And always good just to eyeball the backs of your tyres, make sure the tread hasn't worn out. Shouldn't do. They should be in good order before you actually take off. Okay, so let's fill up and hit the frog and toad. The apartment we're staying in at the Dolphin Lodge is a 2-bedroom self-contained apartment. It comprises a kitchen area, we've got a dining lounge room area, also have a little balcony out there. Through this way we have the bathroom area, master room, and 2 singles. We're about 300 metres from Middleton Beach. We're about half an hour walk to the town centre this way. And we're in a lovely little self-contained apartment. Now we've got gym facilities, laundry facilities, and facilities for children on site here. And it's absolutely ideally located if you love the water and you've got a little bit of dining down there. Here we are in Albany at Middleton Beach, named after Captain Middleton in 1934, who's an ancestor of Cape Middleton. More importantly, if you look out here, you'll see King George Sound, where on 1st of November 1914, 38 ships left with our ANZAC soldiers to go to Gallipoli. It goes up around Emu Point, and then it comes around Mount Adelaide to the other side. As you can see, you've got inbuilt boardwalks and a bitumen path combination going around the outside of Adelaide Hills, Mount Adelaide. And this is the view. Absolutely beautiful. Right out here is where the ANZAC fleet would have been waiting to come into the harbour. And you've got to remember, guys, you've got to remember, we think of the Australian troops leaving. We never spare a thought for the poor Kiwi troops who were on those ships before they came here. And when the ships came here, none of those guys got off. They had to stay on the ships. Like when our guys were loaded onto the ships with the horses and the supplies, they had to stay on the ships until they got to Gallipoli. So, got a little cutout track that should go all the way up to the top. Well, by taking the chance and coming up that little trail, we actually saved ourselves a hell of a walk. So we would have gone further around probably down towards the township and then have to come up the access road here to get into the park. How awesome is that? You've got to have a win sometime. So here we are up at the convoy lookout in Albany, where the first and second fleets to Gallipoli assembled. And here we have a plan. Here you have the Australian fleet, and over the back there you have the New Zealand fleet, and where they were in reference to the landmarks in Albany. So if you look out over the bay here, you'll see the two islands. The Australian fleet was out there in the King George Sound, and the New Zealanders were over there. And like I said earlier, people forget that these poor blokes were on their ships from New Zealand, and this is the last thing many of these guys ever saw of Australia. And on the left we have a plan of the second fleet before they left. I'm here at Strawberry Hill Farm on Middleton Road in Albany. This was established in 1827 to feed the colony in Albany that was established in 1826. And at its heyday you had 1,500 acres of farmland here, which was the prime land in Albany to grow the veggies, etc. Now, in 1836 it was taken over by Sir Richard Spencer, ex-Royal Navy, who built this wonderful house here. Now this is now controlled by the National Trust, so please come and see it. It's well worth seeing how our ancestors lived. So here we are wrapping up our Albany tour. We're down at Emu Point in front of Callaghan's riverboat, the Callaghan Queen, the Albany riverboat tours. If you want to go and see more sights, over the other side at Frenchman's Bay is about 24-25 k's the other side of town. You got the old whaling station, you got the blowholes, you got a couple of lookouts, the Goodies Bay over there that you can check. And while down at Emu Point, you've got the Squid Shack just over there that you can get a meal. And if you actually have a boat and you need some repairs, you've got a marine centre that repairs them too. So remember, if you like what you see, please hit like, subscribe and leave comments as to where you like to be. Until next time, keep riding, stay safe, have fun.